everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new series just dropped on Netflix called Agent from Above, and this series it is from Taiwan, and this series it is kind of like a fantasy slash horror drama, and I hear like this is like the most expensive Taiwan production series just dropped on Netflix. And in this series, we see a man, Kai Ho, is recruited by Deity Sanjay Z to undertake divine mission to pay for his past sin involving intense action against a demonic forces. And as I said, this series it is kind of like a fantasy slash horror drama, and the mythology this series brings here, I found it quite fascinating watching this, especially in the first episode. You learn like how all these demons were rising, and like how all these demons like were taking in human form and everything. The way like it described to the audience, I was really very hooked from that. I just like, wow, this is really interesting, especially this mythology or this fantasy stuff. Although I might have seen in animation version, not in the live action movie. So doing this kind of story in live action movie obviously is very difficult. Same time, you have to make it believable for the audience. So I thought personally the way the show was done, I was very engaged in the story, especially the characters are really is very interesting, especially the way they're trying to battle this, especially these demons are rising now. They have to protect the earth, especially another invasion. Like as I said, the episode 1 starts with there was one invasion, and like another one is like people like the demons are plotting. So so he need to stop this invasion from happening, so he need to work with like other characters. And I thought the center actor in this show is actually, at the time, he's really funny. Sometimes all these ghosts to come and talk to him, those scenes are really really funny. This show, although this show, as I'm saying, sometimes it is very intense, all this attack happening. So this show does have a lot of CGI scene, because all this demon invasion and the earth is the earth is kind of like dividing into half. The way all these scenes were done, I thought they looked good. And way all the like this folk tale, they comes to alive. I was just like, oh wow, it looks really good, especially doing this kind of CGI. It is end of the day cost a lot of money, so I feel like Netflix gave them big budget to do. So overall this shows the production and the location and set pieces, it looks really good. Like it looks good the way the show looks. The biggest thing about this show is actually the story you are watching. As I said, I have seen this kind of series in animation version, like this demon coming to earth and trying to like invade and everything. But doing that in like the live action version can be difficult, so without making it cheesy. So this show done really good job balancing that, like a realistic feel to it without making it cheesy or unbelievable. I feel like they did good job. That means that some of the side character in the show is actually quite funny, as watching them and laughing at their joke, like what are they saying. And the center actor, he's really good. Sometimes he's saying all this fact about this this demon or this ghost trying to take over body or everything. This is really interesting story actually. Like especially it's very watchable, although I guess it's at some point did get very repetitive, because what the nature of the story is here, right? Like it will get like that. But I feel like still this show overall, it was quite ambitious the way it was done. So I don't think I have seen any like series from Taiwan. This is me first time reviewing. Maybe I've seen a movie. I think I have made a review on it, but I think this is the first time I'm watching a series, and especially this high stake and high budget, especially the story itself. It is really is very like feels very authentic mythology. Especially how it comes all together. I thought it was done really well, very interesting way it was done. All the characters are really very funny. like it dubbed really well. I was actually laughing at it. I was like, wow. And the way the characters, they talk to each other, like, it's really is very good, very watchable, I will say, this show. Overall, it is very impressive show, honestly. Especially the scale for the story you are watching, and some of the CGI, it looks really impressive. And it's really, like, when I was watching it, I was like, wow, this is really a good story Netflix brought. And I hope a lot of people will check this out because it is a quite interesting show, and the mythology and the all the lore behind it. Like it is, I've seen an animation version, but this is the first time, you are watching live action version. I bet like there will be other series Netflix greenlit, but this story itself, I feel like it still is quite original. Something I watched here, if I'm being honest here. Like it's still like this live action version, as I said, this is the highest stake, you're watching. And this show done really good job bringing all this interesting character. Main actor is very likable, especially the guy who plays the villain. He's also is very good. Overall, the story I personally really like. What I really like about this show is how ambitious it was, and the mythology it brought front of me, I personally liked. And it's really worth checking if you are into this kind of show. If you enjoyed this review, watch other reviews on other show. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.